Anthony Aguilar joins us. Anthony, you're a retired lieutenant colonel in Special Forces. You served in Iraq and Afghanistan for over 2 decades, and you joined as a security contractor to help distribute aid in Gaza. What did you see on the ground when you were there?
Thank you for having me, and good evening, everybody. What I witnessed on the ground in Gaza can be described as nothing more than, an apocalyptic wasteland. It's human suffering, and for anyone that says that there's no starvation or that the population of Gaza is not at the brink or has already crossed the brink of famine, that is irresponsible rhetoric, and that is only serving to starve the population even further. The population is starving, and the population is desperate, and the population needs aid immediately.
Can you tell us about the young boy, Amir?
So Amir was one of the Palestinians that came to site number 2 on the 28th of May. And as you can see in the pictures that were shown in the beginning, we later found out that he's 10 years old, and I have a follow up with how we learned that. But this young boy, in this photo, he looks to be, maybe 6 or 7, emaciated. He was with the crowd, and he walked over to us, and you see he's got his small items of aid. He doesn't have a bag. He's got some rice, some items that he picked up off the ground, and he beckoned to us. There's another contractor standing next to me on my left. And at first we thought maybe he was hurt, or he needed assistance, or he wanted more food, which we didn't have. But he walked up to us, and he extended his hand, and he walked up. You see the contractor standing next to me, and he kissed his hand, and then he kissed my hand, and I then put my arm on his. I put my hand on his shoulder to comfort him, to tell him, we care about you, and the world's not going to forget, and you're not forgotten. And when you think about, he was there with no parents, he was there with no one, he was there alone, and he set down the items that he had, and he placed his hands on my face, and his hands were very frail. His fingernails were dry and cracked from the obvious malnutrition. His skin tight and dehydrated. And if anyone says that these children, these human beings aren't starving, shame on you, because they are, and I've seen it.